My name is Cornelis Hollestein and I work as a teacher at the Sportfiske Akademin in Forshaga, Sweden. I'm gonna tie my version of the gold-tipped hares here. I use this gold-tipped hares here, Nymph, now for more than 30 years. And it's been traveling around with me all over the world, and it's my #1 nymph and the first one I go to, and it's been useful in so many occasions. And no matter if you're Czech nymphing or just French nymphing or grease line nymphing, whatever you do, this nymph will pay. Fly dressing, vision and Sportfiske Academy have been working together for many years now. You can see that by the fact that more than half the staff working at fly dressing are former students. If you want to know more about our educations, you can find the links to our school in the description below. I love hares ear dubbing, and I like my own dubbing because I want my dubbings to be short and spiky. I'm gonna take you through it step by step. I'm gonna start with the old-fashioned hare's mask. First thing I'm gonna do is gonna cut it in half. If you look at the hair on a hare, you can see a very specific color combination. All the tips are yellow, then you get a black part, then you get a whitish creamish part. What I want to use in my dubbings is the hairs that has the color combination of yellowish, tan, black and a little white at the bottom. This creates a very nice color spectrum in my dubbing. I'm going to take off the hair here on the top of the ears first. On the forehead of the hare, you also have this very nice, short and stubby and brightly colored fibers of hairs. I'm going to take those off too. And I'm just after all these short hairs, not the fluffy stuff that you find on the cheeks and here higher up on the forehead. Only the ones with the two-tone color. So that's it. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take a piece of hair from the back of a hare. I'm going to take a bunch here, line them up so the tips are together, cut it off. And now if you look here, you have a bunch of underfur and you have these nice colored tips and some extra long hairs. They're just black. We're going to remove those, and I'm going to keep this, pinch it with just the yellow tips. Now carefully can remove the underfur. Now just plain hair here. You see, black, yellow, black. Shorten it in a little bit. I'm going to take 2 or 3 bunches. one more bunch. So now I'm gonna grab in my garbage. I'm gonna pick up some of this under fur, just a little bit, and I could put that in. If you don't have enough under fur in it, the dubbing will not hold, it will just fly around a little bit just to keep it together. And there we have the magic dubbing. It's as easy as that. So I'm gonna just put this in a dubbing box. Here I got a few different mixes with, most of them have flesh in them. I had another box too with most of them without flesh. And you can just mix up to your own desire and your own likings. And we're ready to go. As a tying thread, I use Textreme standard 8.0 in the colors light brown, brown or dark brown, depending on the amount of lead wire I use on my nymphs. Lighter for the lightest version, the dark for the heaviest version. I'm going to take a piece of lead wire, 0.25, lead free. I got to make the light version, so I'm going to start with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 turns of lead. So. Building up a taper now at the back of the lead in order to bridge the space gap between the hook and the lead. I'll transport my thread now to just above the barb. I'm going to take a piece of my hare skin again. Take a few fibers, put them straight up so the tips align. Cut and remove the underfur. I'm gonna measure up about half the hook length and do a pinch and loop. Next, French tinsel oval or round in gold. Tie it in on the underside. Now I'm going to my freshly made dubbing. First thing I do is going to dub it straight on my thread. Thin, 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 thin layer. Small amounts, no big lumps. Touching towards forward, back up a little bit, on it again. So now we're going to take my gold rib and I'm going to counter rib this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turns. Next step, pheasant. I'm going to make a dubbing loop. This is a simple dubbing twister. Take the same dubbing. Now we're going to put it in a loop. The important thing now is that if I use this if I pinch it between thumb and finger of my right hand, I can just pull out a bit and put it in. Again, let's move this so you can see what's happening here. Pull out the pinch, take one of the two threads, pinch, lift, put down, there you go. Yeah, I think that will do. Okay, it's been. And there we have it. Now, with every turn, you have to move all the fibers backwards, otherwise you don't get the right effect. Twist, turn, pull backwards, turn, pull backwards. So we have enough space left at the head. Now I'm going to do two things. With my left hand I'm going to pull the fibers from the top downwards, and with my right hand I'm going to take these pheasant tail fibers and pull them forward. So change position, pinch and pull. Just like that. A little bit of glue for security. And there we have it.